Hello everybody. Welcome to Lex's Lounge. How's it going? I'm just making a little bit of Kraft Dinner here. It's actually pretty close to ready. Us Canadians really love our Kraft Dinner. Whoop, there we go. Apparently Canadians eat more Kraft Dinner per capita than pretty much anybody else in the world. So I do eat it quite a bit. I even have my own little recipe for it that I modify what's on the box, but making this Kraft Dinner made me think about putting pots and pans in the fridge and whether that's okay, as well as putting batteries in the fridge, because a lot of people don't know whether that's okay or not, so let's talk about that briefly. So first off, when I grew up, in my fridge, if I opened the door, there was a big Ziploc bag filled with batteries, because my parents stored their batteries in the fridge. Now, it stands to reason, like you could rationalize your way as to why you would do that. You know, chemical reactions happen slower at lower temperatures, so maybe it does something positive for the lifespan of your battery if you kept it in the fridge. But, as it turns out, both Duracell and Energizer and a variety of other sources point out that this is not a good thing to do with batteries. Apparently, it does not improve their life expectancy at all, and also the moisture and humidity that exists in the fridge can actually cause corrosion on the battery contacts to occur, which isn't very good either. So there you go, batteries shouldn't go in the fridge. However, pots and pans, those definitely can go in the fridge. And initially when I told my wife this, she didn't believe me. She said, well, what's the deal? If you open up a box of new pots and pans, they're all labeled not safe for food storage. Doesn't it cause some kind of oxidization if you put it in the fridge? Well, in reality, as long as you're using stainless steel pots, they are non-reactive. Nothing happens in the refrigerator at all. The reason that they're labeled not safe for food storage is because they are not airtight. If you put a lid on a pot, it's still not airtight, and hence it's not safe for food storage because the food will go bad. But there is nothing wrong with putting pots and pans in the refrigerator as far as it affecting the food. The one other thing you gotta watch out for though is if you are cooking something with a ton of salt, if you leave that in your pot for a long time, then it actually could damage it. So that's another thing to watch out for. But as for me, when I usually make KD, I tend to have a little bit of it left over, and instead of whipping out a new dish or whatever, or Tupperware, I just keep it in the pot and I stick it in the fridge, and it saves me a dish down the line. So I wanted to share those little tips about batteries and pots, because, yeah, they just kind of came to my mind as I was making this. And this looks all set, so I'm gonna get going on it, and if this was useful, make sure you're subscribed, that you've hit that like button, and we'll see you all next time.